Don't ask why my hair is like this. I just took a shower. It's still wet, a little wet. So don't ask. This is the last month, and my Christmas is kinda ruined. Oh, by the way, here's a little Christmas tree which I have. This is not the Christmas tree, obviously. There's a much bigger one. In fact, I can show you that to you right now. That's my Christmas tree, right there. Let's start off with the game where we got robbed. Dortmund versus Bayern, the Klassiker. We were 1 point behind Bayern in the stage. 1 point. And we got robbed hard by a guy who has match fixed before. This is like something which you should make. This is on the DFB. And fun fact, Jude Bellingham spoke out against the referee, saying, a referee has match fixed before. What do you expect when he referees the biggest game in Germany? And Manuel Gräfer also said, Manuel Gräfer is a former referee. He said, what Sweyer did is completely dumb. You can't give one call one way and the other call another way. Manuel Gräfer, one of the best referees in the history of the DFB, is saying that. And the DFB tried to sue his ass. Come on, this whole sport is literally built upon the referees. I'm telling this. Without referees, there won't be any kind of proper conduct. People can just double foot each other. So referees are kind of that base. When you spoil that base, it literally spoils the whole tree. It's like putting a poison root. If the root grows, the tree is also poisonous now. And when you spoil the referees, the players will complain. The fan experience will be ruined because everyone will be complaining about the referee. And yeah, it's bad. It's completely bad. And this is completely on the DFB again. They shouldn't allow this. Again, let me use doctors as an example. If a doctor has botched a regular man's surgery for money, for example, he puts the liver, he doesn't attach one liver properly, he forgets one stitch, or he just forgets to stitch one part of the skin. What will you trust them with operating on the president or the prime minister or a member of cabinet? Of course not. You'll be screw this guy. Don't let that guy operate on a main important person. And that is how football works. When he match fixed back in 2006, he should have been banned for life. Any kind of match fixing should be banned for life, because it can hurt. It can really hurt a team. Dortmund, after this game, their whole season might be derailed. Not only that, we have been robbed many times against Ajax, sporting the red card against Chan, and now Bayern. Even you can say Leipzig to an extent, and technically Hertha too. Hertha is coming up later, but I'll explain that. And also technically Bochum. Jesus Christ, we have been off so many times. Alright, the match goes like this. Brandt opens the scoring. Malte moment.
14. Dortmund sensed a chance to seize the initiative and came herring out of the blocks to break the deadlock.
Yeah, it was probably sad. So we'll probably be happy when Robert Lewandowski scored to make it 1-1. Poor decision by Hummels. And then another lapse in the defense leads to Koeman getting the ball and slotting it in. Second half comes, Erling Haaland curls it in like a boss, and this is where the robbery happens. Around the 65th minute, Marco Reus goes down in the box due to a penalty, and many people Bayern fans saying, it's offside, this and that. No, Haaland's foot like the edge is touching the line, but that's not really offside now, is it? It's like so close, but it's not offside. Still, all of his foot is on the line still. And Royce, there was contact, 2 contact actually, and then in the leg, in like the little like back part, and that wasn't given. However, in around the 73rd minute, Hummels actually doesn't even know. He can't even see the ball. He touches the ball with his hand. He can't see. He didn't know. And his arm was kind of in a natural position. Referee gives that a pen, like he just analyzes it like CBI or FBI. Like he kind of analyzes it like that and then gives it the penalty. You know, and we lose 3-2 in a game where we should have clearly won. It should have been a clear victory for Dortmund, but defensive mistakes costed us 2 points. The referee cost us the draw and the match and the point. That is the thing. Now next match was against Besiktas, which I didn't really say due to the simple fact that it ain't that important. I mean, we are already out of the UCL. We are in the UEL. We are in the Europa League now. And yeah, I didn't see this match, but it was a pretty good match. Daniel Malen opens the scoring. It's again Malen. Again, Malen opens the scoring. This guy is on form. And then Royce. We earn a penalty, which, first of all, it's not a red for Wellington, and it ain't, and it's yellow at best, and you're showing it to the wrong guy. Another guy pushed him, not Wellington. The referee is blind. Again, who is in charge of referees for Dortmund matches, man? The amount of referee issues for both sides. In one match, Dortmund is getting wrong. In one match, Besiktas are going down 10 men. This is something which should be looked into, and the lighting is screwed. Then Royce scores the penalty, obviously cool, kind of composed and all. And then he scores one of the most underrated goals in the history of the Champions League. I'm talking swiveling the 3 defenders and then tapping it in. It's not like a regular tap in. He skills it and then kind of does like tapping, but the goalkeeper doesn't do anything. He's just shot like, and Haaland comes on, and then Grace, 2 goals immediately. We win the match final, which we needed against Lisbon, man. Next match was against Bochum. We were like, hey, cool, we'll beat Bochum, man. We defeated Besiktas final. What is lowly Bochum for? 1-1 draw. How did we draw to Bochum? Let me tell you, the amount of chances wasted in that match, the fact that the referee again was doing like FBI analysis things with our goal and disallowed it because Jude blocked the keeper. Bam! The keeper was able to see the whole thing. He would dive the proper way. And the ball is a goal. And then again, when we were like so down, when we were like expecting a loss, guess who comes in? Julian Brandt, Malte Carlsen's biggest nightmare.
Dortmund substitute Julian Brandt
comes in and scores, makes it 1-1, and that's how it ends. We had an XG of 2, and we scored 1. Bochum had a very small XG, and I didn't even mention Bochum's goal. I forgot. Bochum's goal was like, it was a penalty. Kobo was a completely, like, that was probably one of the first mistake Kobo has done in the BB shirt, and that's giving away the penalty. It kind of reminded me of the time against Hoffenheim in 2013 when Weidenfeller just busted up the Hoffenheim player. and he received a red card, which caused Grosskreutz to go and we concede, and they stayed up, and I think that pretty much costed us the title too. Anyway, this all happens. It was a 1-1 draw. Next match against Fürth, they were coming off their first victory of the whole season, and there were only 2 matches left in the Hinrunde. Hinrunde is the first half of the season, and we struggled for most of the match. Like the first 80 minutes, were like struggling. Yeah, Haaland scored for us from a penalty, but so what? It's a penalty, and it's Haaland. He will score, and then 88 minutes comes and we just go beast mode. Haaland comes in, chips in with a header, and then Malen is too good. This guy who literally he literally went bald before the game, comes in and like kinda becomes prime R9. He also looked like R9 because he literally just swiveled the whole for defense and kind of tapped it in, tapped it in. And the score was 3-0. 3-0. Hertha, we should have won, but Hummels and Kobo got a cold, and that cold kept them out of the match. I swear to God, man, this medical team is literally shit. Losing to a place to a cold, and we lose 3-2. We were really good in the first half, 1-0 in going into first half, and then Hertha just go out of nowhere. The third goal especially was such a bad defensive mistake. Like, Kitz literally gave it to the Hertha player who shot. It saved it, but the rebound, who was saving the rebound, man? You can't really save the rebound. Stefan Tiggs scored again, which means Tiggs is better than Messi. I'm always saying this. Stefan Tiggs is better than Messi. I'm going with that propaganda. That Stefan Tiggs is better than Lionel Messi. So in fact, Stefan Tiggs has 2 goals where Messi has 1. And Tiggs has scored those in October and November, where Messi has 1 goal since May. So Stefan Tiggs cleared. Now, just because you're 9 points behind Bayern now, doesn't mean you should give up. I mean, we were also 9 points ahead in 18-19. And this Bayern side is pretty much can bottle it easy. I mean, their defense is really shit, as we saw in our Bayern match, in our match against Bayern. And the other teams can easily take advantage of that. Leverkusen, I mean, yeah, they lost 5-1, but they can also take advantage of that, and we should capitalize off that. When they lose, we win. That's it. When they lose, we should win 6 points. They lose again, we should win 3 points. They lose, we should win again 0 points. And they draw, we win 2 points ahead. That should be a mentality now. And oh yeah, we also drew Rangers in the Europa League, so Europa League is coming. Anyways, thank you all for watching. And yeah.